Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a super quick video to let you know about a project I've been working on. Obviously, a lot of you know I've been coding a lot in my free time, doing a lot of TradingView indicators and stuff like that. And I've slowly been migrating them over to NinjaTrader so that I can actually use them to take executions from indicator alerts and essentially create trading bots out of them. So this is one that I've been developing for my buddy T-Trades. And I have this strategy script here just to show visually where it would open and close positions based on some criteria we've come up with. It's pretty much just a trend following script and looking for inducement setups under certain conditions and, volume and some of the other stuff I like to look for. It does operate pretty well in, the TradingView backtesting, but in my experience, it hasn't been super accurate, especially when compared to other brokers. Like for example, I've tried to, make plenty of scripts in Pine scripts here, but then convert them to Ninja scripts and backtest them there. And I was getting significantly different results on the same settings. So just to be sure, I wanted to convert this to NinjaTrader beforehand and do some backtesting to see if it was even worth using as a trading bot. I went through like a whole, few days of just straight backtesting and optimization. And I'm not too sure how trustworthy this data is. I've had some issues in the past where I've converted some of my TradingView indicators to NinjaTrader and then backtested them over the same set of dates and on the same settings, but end up getting different results. So I found NinjaTrader to be more reliable. So NinjaTrader was actually giving me less ideal results than TradingView. So I figured I would use them as my baseline since I would obviously want to go with the worst case scenario if I'm trying to figure out how this, might realistically perform. And I spent a few days really focusing on the backtesting and optimization aspect and managed to get it to this sort of curve where it's a pretty steady equity curve, but more importantly, pretty minimal drawdown, roughly, I think a 16-to-1 max net profit to drawdown ratio. I think on this test in particular, this was on micro, E-mini, NASDAQ futures contracts. I believe the max profit was around 8K and the drawdown a little under $500 over a period of 1 year. So I figured if I scaled that up by a few contracts, I could potentially, just throw this on a funded account challenge and just see where it went. And so I started that last week and it is currently up about, it says $800 right here, but I believe after commission, it's about $762. And that's only running it after 1 week. So I believe the profit goal for the account is somewhere around $6,000 and the trailing drawdown is 3. So dropped off a bit from its peak, but I sized it so that, in all my backtesting here, the max drawdown during this period would be less than the trailing drawdown of the funded evaluation. So if this was, the max drawdown was $500 and the trailing drawdown of the ETF evaluation was $3,000, then I would be able to take a maximum of about 5 to 6 contracts while being conscious that the maximum drawdown from this period of time would not have reached that 3K drawdown. Of course, past performance does not indicate future results and all that. I'm not really too attached to this. I'm just kind of been more interested in, trying to put my ideas to work and see how they actually perform live, which I haven't really done before. I made a volume spike bot a couple months ago that I think I might have shared on here, but didn't really do anything with it. I just stopped trading it. I might actually bring that back to do another test on that, but I figure I might just let this challenge run until it passes or fails. And then when it's all done, I might just give a recap of some of the trades it took, what the equity curve was like over, however long it's going to take to reach pass or fail. And yeah, I'll probably do more of these for all the other indicators I've been developing and everything. Just try to turn everything into a NinjaTrader script and just let it run and, see how it does. But I just wanted to share that for anyone who might be interested. I do plan on sharing updates whenever they become available. I am using Elite Trader Fund for this challenge. If you want to check them out, I do have a link in my link tree in the description to get a discount. But I just wanted to share that update. Again, I hope to share more in the coming weeks about how it's performing and everything. I'm hoping to get to a point where I can kind of take your guys' input and, make some custom trading bots out of that stuff and just, we let it run just for fun and see how it does in a live environment. But yeah, I'm gonna keep letting this one run for the next few weeks or months, however long it takes to pass or fail, and I'll try to keep you updated. So that's all I have for this one, and I'll see you next time.